there, guys, and welcome back to SBRpicks.com. Today we've got 7 games on tap for NHL action tonight, and here to talk over the best picks from all the lines on offer is our pro handicapper, Dave Golikoff. Dave, we are so happy to have you back with us today. How are you doing on this exciting day in the world of sports?
I'm all right. I'm battling a cold, but, we're fighting through it.
All right, well, maybe we can win you a little bit of money here and help you feel a little bit better.
Of course, money makes everything better.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's jump right in here and start it off with the Philadelphia Flyers versus the Ottawa Senators match. Now, we know that the Flyers have some of the worst goal scoring in the nation, but their match on Saturday had them scoring 7 goals, so maybe they could have a tough match for the Senators' top goaltending tonight. What do you think, Dave? Where should we lay down in this one?
I like the under in this spot. Philadelphia did score 7 goals yesterday, but prior to that had averaged just 1.67 goals per game in the month of March. So obviously yesterday was a big aberration. And, you take a look at how they've played in losses recently. They haven't been scoring very many goals in their losses. They've scored a total of 10 goals in their last, 6 losses, something along those lines. And you take a look at the odds, they're obviously not favored to win the game. I think the bigger issue is they're probably going to see Andrew Hammond in net for the Senators. This is a guy who's 9-0-1 with a .144 GAA, a .954 save percentage, and hasn't allowed more than 2 goals in any of his last 10 outings. Any of his 10 outings, period. He's a rookie. He's only started 10 games. And then lastly, the reason I like the under, two other quick points. The Sens so far this month, their average score in games is 5 goals per game. They're scoring .286 and allowing 2.14. So they're averaging 5 goals per game. And you got a total of 5.5 here. So I think the under makes sense to me.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like an easy under to me, too. All right, now let's switch it over to the Boston Bruins facing off with the Washington Capitals this evening. The Bruins have been on a roll lately, winning 5 straight games and 7 of their last 8. Do you think they'll be able to keep that record rolling tonight on the road against the Capitals team?
Yeah, I think this is a bad line, actually. I'm taking a look at it and seeing the Bruins as a fairly big dog. I guess we haven't learned our lesson, or maybe odds makers haven't learned their lesson, or maybe I haven't, because Washington obviously could win this game and prove everything that I'm saying wrong. But yesterday, Boston was a big dog in Pittsburgh, and they went to Pittsburgh and won rather easily, 2-0. And this is a team that has a lot of momentum right now. They're playing well. They're making a push for the playoffs. And on the flip side, you take a look at the Capitals. They've hit a bit of a slump. They've dropped 3 of 4, 6 of 9. Their offense has averaged just 2.7 goals per game in that span. It may not seem like that's too low of a number, but they, as mentioned, they lost 6 of 9. In the 3 wins, they scored 15 goals. So they've only scored 9 goals in their last 6 losses. So their offense is definitely having some issues. The Bruins have momentum. You're getting them as a fairly sizable dog. The only thing I'd say is make sure that Tuukka Rask is in net today, and by all accounts he should be. But other than that, I've definitely taken the Bruins as a road dog.
All right, guys, and finally we've got one more for you here. Let's talk over that Columbus Blue Jackets versus Carolina Hurricanes matchup. This is a matchup of 2 terrible teams, Dave, so I feel like this one could be messy and could swing either way. What do you think here? Who should we lock in on for this one?
Yeah, I can't believe I'm going to say that I'm laying minus 140 with the Blue Jackets, but hey, I feel like I'm in a dangerous mood. Maybe I'll be doing some base jumping after this. But the short of it is the Blue Jackets and Hurricanes met about a week ago in Carolina. The Blue Jackets got the win, and basically they've kind of been on a bit of a roll since then. They have a little bit of momentum, whereas the Hurricanes have been slumping of late. So, in short, I'm just sticking with momentum. The Blue Jackets have won 3 straight, 4 of 5. I think that they're worth a look here at minus 140.
All right, fantastic picks there, guys. And just to recap, we've got an under pick for the Flyers versus Senators matchup, and then 2 moneyline picks, 1 for the Bruins and 1 for the Blue Jackets. That's some great selections there, Dave. Guys, lock them in while you can get them. Dave, thanks again so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Be sure to check back in with us tomorrow for more NHL picks of the day with Dave Golikoff. Good luck on your picks tonight, guys. And until next time, this is Megan Rochester for SBRpicks.com.